have another chemical equation, so we can have another example of writing a net ionic equation. So we have chromium nitrate plus iron sulfate yields iron nitrate plus chromium sulfate. So again, the first thing we want to do is write anything that is aqueous. Remember, it dissolves in solution. It will come apart into its ion counterparts. That's the first thing we want to do, is write down all the ions in this chemical reaction. So we'll start at the beginning. Chromium nitrate has the AQ after it. Let's write that down again so you can remember. AQ means aqueous, and S means solid. Okay, so chromium nitrate has the aqueous after it. That means it is soluble in water. It will come apart into its ion components. So we will have 2 chromium ions, and we will have 2 times 3, we will have 6 nitrate ions. Then next is iron sulfate. It has AQ after it, which means aqueous. So it will come apart into iron and sulfate. So we will have 3 iron ions, and we will have 3 sulfate ions. Okay, so next we would write our products. But I'm realizing I'm going to run out of room here. I've got my definitions in the way. So I'm just going to rewrite these real quick down below so that I have enough room to keep this all in a straight line. It's confusing enough as it is. So I'm just going to rewrite my 2 chromium ions, my 6 nitrate ions, 3 iron ions, and 3 sulfate ions. Okay, let's just cross that off. Okay, so now we can continue on and look at the products. Iron nitrate is next. It also has AQ after it, which means aqueous, which means the iron nitrate will come apart into its ion components. So we will have 3 iron ions, and we will have 6 nitrate ions. 3 times 2 is 6. Last, we have chromium sulfate, also has the AQ after it for aqueous, meaning it will come apart into its ion components. So we will have 2 chromium ions, and we will have 3 sulfate ions. Okay, so now we have our total ionic equation with all of the ions written out. Remember, now we can subtract anything that is present as an ion in both the reactants and the products. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have 2 chromium ions on the left, and we have 2 chromium ions on the right. So we're going to cross those off. We have 6 nitrate ions on the left, 6 nitrate ions on the right. We're going to get rid of those. We have 3 iron ions on the left, 3 iron ions on the right of the arrow, so we're going to get rid of those. And we have 3 sulfate ions on the left and 3 sulfate ions on the right of the arrow, so we can get rid of that. So what happens now? We have crossed off everything. And what this means is that when you combine these two ionic compounds together, there is no reaction. What you end up with is all spectator ions. All these ions just move around in solution, they float around, they briefly interact with each other, but then they come back apart. None of them have strong enough attractions to stay bonded together, so there is no reaction. That would be the correct net ionic equation, is that there is no reaction.